Namaskar, friends. Today we'll see how to prevent and cure lifestyle disorders. See, basically, all have some understanding about fundamentals of health, but we don't have much of the clarity. So we will look at those points very clearly and see how to overcome them. See, basically, all lifestyle disorders are because of primary toxicity and deficiency. So we all know toxicity means what is not required, you are giving it to the body. Deficiency means what is needed, it is not available in the body. It's in a broad sense. Let's go a little minutely. Lack of hydration, poor gut health. Poor gut health in the sense no appetite, indigestion, bloating, unable to pass the stools every day properly. All this comes to poor gut health. Insulin resistance is the one because of multiple eatings over the years, that to high carb foods over the years, people get to insulin resistance. Sedentary lifestyle, we all know we are not doing the physical activity much because of the modern facilities, and brisk walking is not happening. Poor mind management, we don't know how to handle our mind, which is causing anxiety and stress, chronic stress and all that. And what happens whenever you are having a poor mind management, anxiety and chronic stress cause lack of sleep. You can't be sleeping it, you'll be stressed, tensed and all that. So night lack of sleep 7 hours is going to be one of the cause. So what all these things will cause? Few and some more. And of course, deficiency in the sense sometimes your D vitamin low, B12 is low, is very common nowadays. So all this can cause over the years, or few of them can cause the inflammation in the body. What is inflammation in the body? Inflammation is a fight between your immunity system and something which is not to be there in the body. It could be toxicity, it could be deficiency, all the things. So the lot of inflammation in the body, chronic inflammation over the years, it can cause hormonal imbalance. So your hormones also will get imbalanced. So that leads to the lifestyle disorders. What are the lifestyle disorders? First, most of the time it happens fatty liver. See, a lot of people do not know the symptoms of the fatty liver, and then it lead to diabetes. Diabetes means it's both diabetes and obesity, both together. Some of them are pre-diabetic, some of them are overweight, some of them are diabetes, some of them are probably morbid obese and all that. PCOS is a common problem for the ladies, and blood pressure, thyroid, various other heart problems, and all are happening because of this. So it's not a rocket science. Everybody knows these are the reasons. So now we look at it. How do we prevent these things? So toxicity deficiency means we know we don't take unnecessary stuff, and gut health you have to maintain. You should go to the toilet every day. These are we and we'll look at point by point today. Next point. Yes. So, how do we overcome these disorders? So, immediately after getting up from the bed in the morning, preferably before 6 o'clock, before sunrise, you drink 1 liter water and focus on your stomach. You will be able to go to the first bowel movement. What happens, friends, with this 1 liter water in the stomach will give a little pressure on your large intestine, and that would help you to go to the toilet. So, after that, do whatever you want, go for a brisk walk, do a game, or go for a swimming or whatever activity. Then what you do 45 minutes of brisk walk and come back home, take 5-10 minutes rest, and again drink 1 liter water and focus on your stomach to go to the second top bowel movement. So once you go two bowel movements in the morning, most of the waste in the body gets exited. And then if you're not able to go to the second bowel movement after drinking water also, you can go for enema for a few days, and the system will get into place. Please note that these are the new changes. If you're making, you have no such habits, go slowly, step by step. If you're not able to drink water 1 liter at one go, drink half a liter. Go step by step over a period of 5 days, 6 days, you adopt this approach. Drinking water, you need to remember, friends, 20 minutes before eating, you should not drink water. While eating, you should not drink until 2 hours after eating. Only you should drink water. So that means what? So during that time, if you have some difficulty, you can have one gulp of water or so. Refined, processed, packaged foods you must avoid, friends. What happened? These processed foods all have lot of sugars, lot of refined carbs, lot of vegetable oils. For taste, they add up so many things. For preservation, they add up so many things. They're better to be avoided. Sugar, bakery, dairy, ice creams, cool drinks, and all that we must stop. Stimulants. What are the stimulants, friends? We have alcohol, coffee, tea, smoking, all to be avoided because these are unnecessary stuff you are putting into the body. These are one of the reason for all the inflammation in the body, friends. Then eat only twice in a day when hungry and maintain the same timings. See here what happens, friends, after the growth of 25 years, you don't require to multiple eatings. Type of food, timing, and quantity is your choice. So only eating twice in a day, people who are generally habituated morning coffee, then breakfast, then again coffee, tea in the office, lunch, then snacks and coffee, and evening again some dinner, of course dinner, and then some ice creams and all that. Put together 5 to 6 times, 7 times people are eating multiple times. That too at times high carb foods. This is one of the reason for the gut health problem and insulin resistance, and this will lead to a lot of health problems in a long run, friends. It nothing in between two meals except water, other than water anything else one puts in the mouth. So between suppose first meal and second meal you should only drink water or buttermilk, friends. Nothing else to be taken. If you eat anything it amounts to food eating only. Then there is a spike of sugar, spike of insulin. The whole purpose of doing the two meal system is defeated. To boost immunity, out of two meals in a day, eat one time natural food and maintain the same time, same hours. So what is this, friends? So when somebody wants to improve their health substantially, they're more disciplined. They want to get rid of any health issues. So one time eat cooked food, another time eat natural food. See what happens. Cooked food is basically a tasty food, friends. Because once you cook, it becomes tasteless. So we add salt, sugar. I mean salt, mirchi, and all those things we add to make it tasty. So tasty food is to a very great extent is a nutritious food. So nutritious food is the one which is uncooked. So you can have sprouts, soaked nuts, seasonal fruits, coconut, dates, and all this. You can decide. You can have this as a first meal or a second meal. The ideal timings would be, friends, between 11 and 1 o'clock. You can take a first meal, and between 6 to 8 o'clock, second meal. So what happens in the morning? You can have hot cooked food depending on your office timing, convenience, and all that. And then evening, it's again the choice is yours, friend. Though I have indicated 11 to 1 o'clock and evening 6 to 8. But what happens if you are able to maintain a 16 hours fasting, that would further add up to your advantage, friends. This will overcome insulin resistance and all that. Then between the for two meals, you must drink 1 to 2 liters of water in between two meals in installments. Only in the morning time you took 1 liter at one go, friend. But otherwise, after the meal, suppose you finished your meal at 1 o'clock, from 3 o'clock onwards, suppose you are want to have your dinner at 7:30. So up to 7 o'clock, between these two periods, you can have 1 to 2 liters water. See, this water consumption of 4 liters is very important. See, it all depends mostly on what type of work you are doing, which is the area you are living. Suppose you are living in a very cold weather, probably you require 2.5 to 3 liters. Okay. If you're living hot seasons like India in some of these hot seasons, so it's better to go 4.5 is also okay, friends. Only thing is you need to keep in mind is this: you keep a measure so that you know how much you are drinking. And 7 hours sleep between 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. is absolutely must, friend. Most of the people nowadays go to bed only at 1 o'clock and get up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That's not a good habit. You need to go as per the circadian rhythm. So you manage anxiety, stress for that. You lens program, you can do yoga, you can do meditation, pranayama, all those things. And friends, again, fasting once in a fortnight will further enhance your insulin sensitivity, right? So you decide how to go about it. Friends, there are 8 key health parameters to assess your health score. What are those 8 we look at? Out of 8, only 5 are blood reports. See, I've been telling in our group that please get these 5 blood tests done and make your own health score based on these key 8 parameters. What are these key parameters, friends? BMI. We all know height to weight ratio. It's available in Google also. You can check your weight and see your height and put it, you know what is your BMI. We should be below 24. Blood pressure also should be below 120 by 80. Now these are the 5 blood tests. What are those 5 blood tests, friends? Fasting sugar. It should be below 99. It's the ideal range. Fasting insulin, this is between 3 and 5. Lab reports say 3 to 25 is normal, but which is not, friends. This should be this level. A1C, HbA1c 5.6% means ideal. Even if you can have 5.3 below, is the best. Above 5.6 is your pre-diabetic, and above 6.4% is your diabetic, friend. D vitamin and B12 vitamins are very, very low in many, many people, friend. So just check your D vitamin levels. It should be, though the range is talking about 30 to 100 is ideal, but try and maintain 60 to 80. Same thing B12 also. B12 also 200 to 900, they say it is okay. But friend, if somebody gets 202, they think they're all right, which is wrong. You should aim at 600 to 800, friends. And HOMA-IR is insulin resistance, friends. This is done by multiplying fasting sugar and fasting insulin divided by 405. The value should be below 1.5. So friends, see, look at it. Now, what we have done in this particular approach, what have we done? We have avoided toxicity by way of cutting down all that unwanted stuff. Deficiencies, we have taken care of by eating one time uncooked food so that you get all the vitamins, minerals, and all the required things for your body. And hydration, we have covered it by taking 4 liters water in a day. Poor gut health, see, this is taken care by what? By way of 2 times going to the toilet, drinking 4 liters water, and avoiding the junk food. And also, you're not eating multiple times in a day, eating only 2 times. All this would help your gut health, friend. Insulin resistance. I told you just now earlier, insulin resistance is happening because of multiple eatings and that to high carb foods over the years. Now we have cut down the number of eating. We're only eating twice, nothing else in between except water, friend. So over a period of time, maybe in 2 3 months, you will be able to improve your insulin sensitivity. You will overcome the resistance, and then that will improve your health. Sedentary lifestyle, we have taken care by doing 45 minutes of brisk walk. Poor mind management, we looked at it. How do we overcome anxiety, chronic stress? I urge you, because this is a very short video, I cannot tell you about this mind management. Attend some programs and do that. 7 hours sleep, you are anyway taking care of. So what happens automatically? See, this is something like you are creating the right conditions for your health, friend. So it's going to make you back into the good health. And look at, friends, a lot of people are in the wrong direction. Look at the direction more important, right? And these are the things we have already talked, though I just try to compile in one single slide so that people don't have to read. But off late reading is very difficult for lots of youngsters. And friends, my name is Gangeshwar Rao. I'm not a doctor. Anybody trying to follow this approach, consult your doctors, because every human is different. So what suits one may not suit the other one. If you are already having diabetes and cardiovascular problems, please speak to your doctor, talk to them, go slow by slow. Suppose you are now presently drinking only 2 liters of water, you jump to 2.5. Watch how is your body responding. Make it to 3 liters. Same for diabetic people. Suppose they're adopting this lifestyle, suppose they're having high number of medicines and all that, they should definitely consult doctor. They should not jump to this particular thing. But yes, they can make trials, keep checking their blood pressure, blood sugar, and go about it, friends. Friends, these are some of the best doctors and experts who are talking on the YouTube channel, and they're sharing the knowledge. You must spend time and listen. Invest your time, friends. See, these are the best diets, friends. They're available free. You can look at what are the best. Dr. Mantina's diet, Raju Garu, I'm his fan and favorite. I learned a lot of things from him. VRK diet, Ramakrishna, Veeramachan Ramakrishna sir. Jagannath Dikshit is doing amazing job. He's spreading knowledge. LMK Health, again, Lalit Kapoor is doing an excellent job. Wholesome Wealth, Colonel Gautam Guha is doing an amazing job to get people out of diabetes and all that. Mr. Chandramouli, New Diet System, Chavan, Akhilesh Maharaj, and Janna Patel, Dr. Janna Patel is doing an amazing job. Intermittent fasting, you all know, friends, a lot of people are adopting this. It's great. Keep it up. 16 hours fasting is very good. But only thing is, between that 8 hours eating window, don't eat multiple times. If you can just shift to 2 times eating, eat your food. It is not a dieting. You are not reducing the quantity of food, friends. You are only eating number of times less. So that's the best, friends. Now, this last 8 years, I have spent studied a lot of things, and I tried to take the best out of that and experimenting on myself and some of my relatives and friends. And our approach is like I already explained to you. Please go through that. And these are the few people who have benefited by following this Wellness Secrets daily schedule. There are about 2 groups where about 450 people are there. I guide them free of cost. I am available for any doubts and clarifications. The only thing is we need to track our health, know where we are by doing those 5 blood tests and 8 parameters, and follow things, whatever you want to follow, whichever diet you want to follow. Watch your body, see what is the body is telling you, and then make changes, friends. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health, friend. There are few videos which will enhance your understanding and knowledge. Please listen to them. Anybody got any doubt and support, they can call me up. My number is given here. Thank you very much, friends.